In this tutorial, I wanted to talk about stripes because stripes are a great way to be able to elevate your knitting game, and it doesn't actually take that much extra effort to be able to make a jumper and add stripes in it, and it makes it look like it's a little bit fancier. So I'm going to show you how I like to carry my yarn to avoid having to weave in too many ends. Let's do this. As long as they are on the same side, because if you're changing stripes and changing color over here, you're just going to have to cut and weave in ends. But if you're changing color on the same side each time, then you should be able to carry your yarn so you don't have to keep cutting and weaving in ends. So I've got my 4 stripes in green, 4 in pink, 4 in green, and now I'm going to change color. So to change color, I'm going to go into my stitch as normal, but we're not going to knit with the green. What we're going to do instead is move the green over here. So you can see the green yarn here that you would usually be knitting if we carried on. But what we're going to do is we're going to take the pink and bring it around the green and then knit that stitch like normal, but it's going to be in pink. Now we're going to knit all the way across the row. Once you've done a couple of stitches, you might see that the green stitch, the first one, looks a little bit loose. So you can pull the tail of the green just to bring it back to shape. I'm going to keep knitting across this row like normal. And then when we get back to the other side and back to the right side, I'm going to show you how to keep carrying those stripes up your work. Then we're going to turn to the wrong side as normal, and we're going to purl all the way back to the other side of our work. Okay, now we're getting to our last stitch, so we're going to just purl it as normal. You might want to pull the green a little bit tighter, so there you can see. So we've done 2 rows now in the pink. So to continue carrying the stripe up your work from the previous rows, what I've done, you can see that it's changing color every second row as I'm working up my project to keep it nice and tidy on the edges. So what we're going to do, now that we're working a right side row, so we're going to go in to knit as normal, but we're going to take our green yarn and lay it over our working pink yarn just to secure that green yarn in place. And then we're going to knit our pink as normal all the way to the end. So now we're getting to the end of our wrong side row and the 4th and final row of our pink. We're now going to bring back in our green yarn in the same way that we brought in our pink previously. So to change color, we're going to go into the pink as we would usually. But instead of using the pink to knit, what we're going to do is bring the green around and over the needle and over that pink yarn to secure in the next color. And once we work the next stitch, and once it's locked in, you can then pull on that pink yarn just to secure it so it's not so loose. And then you carry on working the row all the way to the end as normal. All the way to the end. Once I get to the end, I'm going to show you what I've done with the wrapping of the yarn so you can see where it's all happened. So you can see on this purl side, when I've been doing pink, the green yarn is carried and wrapped at the beginning of every right side row. And then when I've been doing green, the pink has been wrapped by the green on the right side rows. And then up here, where I've been doing the pink, the green has been wrapped by the pink all the way up. So it stays here so that you've always got the yarn of the next color that you're working with for the next stripe ready to go and nicely woven in. So you don't have to worry about weaving in all those ends as you go for every stripe. Sometimes color work and stripes can be a little bit daunting, but I promise you, once you get the hang of being able to add in new balls of yarn, stripes become just a normal part of knitting. And once you get the hang of stripes, that's when you can get to the color work, and that's where the real fun begins. Thank you for watching this video. Now don't forget to subscribe to Let's Get Knitting for more tutorials of knit and crochet, and of course, some extras from Game of War.